Hey everyone, this is Loomis here, and I'm back with another Langrisser mobile video. So today we are going to go over the vaunted Lightless Eulogy fight. Now, I am not going to lie to you guys, this is quite literally the hardest challenge fight we've ever had. It's insanely difficult. I am actually, just due to the units I have, I'm going to be doing the hard mode. Clear of this, which is actually mage only. It is much easier if you do physical only, because you can entirely skip Esto and burn if you do physical, but sadly I don't really have the units to do that, so I must do the mage only route. But I'll show you guys some strategies on how to beat that. Now, really quick, I will go over the skills. I'm going to select for this map, and I'm going to have to change a few of them because I was doing other content. So I'm going to be bringing just single target skills on Lana, especially Cleanse. Cleanse is very important because there are enemies who are going to be stacking buffs that we will want to get rid of. Next, I'm going to be bringing Gospel on Liana, and I will explain that later in the video when it's relevant. Landius just brings his normal tanking set, Tiaris normal buffing set. Rachel, we are going to bring single targets as well. And Bozel, we are also just going to be bringing single targets with his faction buff. Now, I do know some people who have used AoE for this map, but for me personally, the single target is just a lot more effective. Alright, so we will get started on the fight here. Now, I normally like to do all of my fights on the first clear, but this fight was so hard that I had an opportunity to win on my practice run, so I just took it. And additionally, I normally don't like to use Clock of Forgiveness, but this fight is that hard. I will try my best to not, but I can't make any guarantees, so just to let you guys know. Also, disappointingly, I actually had recorded a run of this fight yesterday, and when I finished, so I've already cleared this fight twice, and when I finished the recording, I found out that the video file had corrupted, so I lost the entire thing, which really sucked, but we'll get it figured out. So I'm just basically spreading out for two reasons. One, Esto has a decay, AoE, so we want to watch out for that. And then these four units are the only ones that aggro, so they're going to run towards us, and then Era's going to run, and Liana will use again on him. So we just want to avoid being hit by Eren on his turn. Now, the other big nuance right now I'm going to mention about the enemies is that Osto and Esto give a map-wide thorns. So Esto gives it to magic damage, and also gives us the physical damage, and they don't have their own command on them, so you can safely use magic on Esto, you can safely use physical damage on Osto. Until you remove one or the other, you are not going to be able to kill anything on the map because the Thorns damage will counter you and make you OHKO. So you do need to pick one or the other that you want to take out first, depending on the units you bring in your strategy. But that's very important. You have to kill one or the other before you kill any other enemy, or you will be suiciding everyone. So I spread out, and then I use Miracle, so I can take a little bit less damage. Also, so I do a little bit more damage on the next turn. And so as you can see there, Burn moved down. So because I aggroed Esto, Burn moves down, and later in the video when I aggro Osto, Bozo will also move down. Otherwise, the enemies all stay stationary, except these four, and then Leon and Lana here will start moving towards us on turn 6. So it's something we need to be careful of. Alright, so next what we're going to do is I'm going to take Rachel and I'm going to Holy Word Esto. And that heals Landius right back up. I'm going to move Landius here and use Tranquility. And then, because Eren has Shield Bash here, I'm going to be moving Tiaris right above him so we can apply a Sage Hat buff while I use Attack Blessing on Lana. Lana will come and I will use Lightning on Esto. And then I'm going to have Liana come again Lana. And then I will have her dark side. Alright, Esto is down, so now we can safely use magic on all the enemies on the map. But physical damage we still can't do, and one specific nuance about this fight is that counter damage from a tank counts as physical damage. So you'll see my Landius get rocked hard by basically everyone, and that's why, because all the return damage he's doing, he gets 30% of it back. So you also, I'm going to be moving Bozel one to the left because Jessica here has Meteor, and I don't want to get hit by Meteor. So I'm just going to move Bozel over here, and that way we will not get hit by Meteor. So I'm hoping that Sherry uses Wind Whisper. Nope, she uses a single target attack. Alright, so I cannot take both a single target attack from Sherry and Aaron. So the oh, maybe the Blood Shield I might. Nope. Alright, so I will have to revive there. Now it seems to be RNG. Sherry might use Wind Whisper. She might single target attack. Now that she did single target us, she will be using Wind Whisper next turn. So I'm not at threat of dying, but this is going to make the fight a little bit hairier. Right, so what I'm going to start off with is I'm going to use Scythe on Aaron. And start healing people back up. Alright, next, it's actually important we get rid of Jess, because Jess has a lot of attack power and low defense, so she can actually OHKO Landius, because he takes so much return damage. So I'm going to start off with a Scythe from free range to get rid of her Sorceress attack buff at 100% health. Next, I'm going to follow up with another Scythe from Bozel. I'm going to take Liana, and I'm going to heal up Landius. I'm going to take Landius and attack Jessica. So as you can see, even at low health, he takes a ton of damage from Jess. And then I am going to just heal up Landius. So what we're doing here is we're avoiding burn, and at the beginning of next turn I'll go over burn skills. We basically just kind of want to dance around burn, and then eventually we want to take him on. But it's actually going to be after we kill everybody here, including Leon. And I'll show you why in a second. Alright, so burn here has a few skills that are very annoying. So, it takes 50% less melee damage, which is another reason if you're going all physical, you can just avoid him completely. Because as long as you don't step into Esto's range, you won't proc him to move. Then you have the Void Zone, which dispels, this is a mistranslation, it dispels 5 enemy buffs, which sounds more annoying than it is, to be honest. And then the dangerous thing about Burn here is that he has a Scarlet Field passive. When his HP goes below 30%, he takes significantly reduced damage, and he deals a gigantic sword stance on you, which hurts a ton. So we don't want that. And basically, you want to get him to about 35-40% HP, and then just DPS him down, which is why we have to kind of dance around and kill Leon first before we even think about attacking Burn. So 1, 2, 3. Normally I have to kill Liana this turn because Liana is a threat to again Burn. Burn will move down here and then Liana will again him, but she's actually out of range to again him, so we can safely just leave Liana right now actually, and we can take down another enemy instead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by using, let me see. I'm going to use Holy Word on Aaron. Okay. Next I'm going to use Cleanse on Sherry. I'm going to bring up Bozel here and I'll use Fireball on Aaron. Next, I'm going to take Landius, and I will just ram into Sherry. my Liana will come and I'll just get a hit in on Sherry. Won't really do anything. And then I will just heal up Landius. Alright, so I don't think Landius can kill Sherry on a hit. Let's see. Oh, he can. Perfect. Alright, so we have taken out Sherry. Now we just have Liana left. And she goes for gold. Well, that's interesting. Alright. So actually that worked out well. We got an RNG anti-heal proc. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Lana and just lightning Liana. And Liana's down. Alright, so now we are just basically preparing for, it's turn 5 right now. So we're just preparing for Liana to keep coming up. So we are going to take this turn and just prepare, rebuff, and get ready. Next turn we are going to try, or we are going to take down Burn's Guard and start doing a little bit of damage to his HP. Once you take down his Dark Guards, he becomes a little bit easier to manage, and especially because we have a Landius with Royal Calves. He's not particularly strong against Landius, so we can definitely manage the damage he does against us. And all of our units can take a hit from Burn with the sword, so that is not a problem to deal with. Okay, so we just have to be careful that we don't step into the range of Leon after he uses Shiv. So 1, 2, 3. So basically, anyone in a diagonal here, we cannot step on, just to be safe. So I'm going to start off, and I will use Scythe from Lana. And one thing that I didn't mention about Burn is that every time you hit him, as part of this absolute defense buff, every time you hit him, he gets a stackable 5% everything but HP buff. It lasts for 2 turns, so that is annoying, and you just have to be careful of that. And it's, you know, part of debuff management basically. So we're gonna start DPSing down here. I'm only going to hit him 2 times here, just because I don't want to continue smacking him and adding to his stats. It also stacks on defense, or when we're on defense, so when he's on offense. So when he hits us on the enemy phase, we will get, he will get another buff, so that's something you want to watch out for. Alright, then I'm going to use Miracle on everyone here. Okay, so now Leon and Lana are going to run towards us. Leon's going to use Chivalry. And we are going to try to take down Hero this turn. Alright, so we got a Blood Shield proc. Thorns. Alright. So let me double check what health Burn is at, because I don't want him to get too low. Okay, Burn is at 52. Okay, so 30% of 77 is approximately 25-ish K. A little bit lower than that. But 25k is kind of where we're gonna have to, be careful. So I'm gonna start off, and I'm gonna use Lightning on here. And I will follow that up with a Holy Word from Rachel. Actually, let me see here. Yeah, I'm gonna follow up from a Holy Word from Rachel. Next, I'm going to take Bozel, and I will Dark Scythe. All of the attack break procs are a little bit annoying, but it's okay. Next, I am going to use again Lana. Lana is going to use Cleanse. We dispelled... Okay, great. We dispelled everything but the attack buff, which is a little bit annoying. I think I should be able to take him... Oh, Burn has a guard. I forgot about that. Alright, so we're going to do a small amount of damage. That's okay. give Burn a stack of his absolute defense passive, which is a little bit annoying, but we should be able to tank a hit from Leon, no problem. The bloodshed block raid. Alright, so we have a guard down, but the good thing is that Burn is not able to kill us. Alright, great. So now, okay, so I'm gonna take Rachel and just finish off Leon here, hopefully. Perfect. Alright, so let me double check what health Burn's at. Alright, so we have 2 turns there. Okay, I'm going to heal up. I should have probably healed Lana there. Because, yeah, her source was well, that's okay though. So, I'm gonna hit Burn with a lightning here. Let me see. Okay, and then I'm just going to stand and wait. And I'm gonna apply an attack blessing to Lana. Okay, so Burn will hit us again. Okay, so hopefully we can start taking down Burn here. Sadly, we really can't get out of Lana's range here. So I'm gonna try to spread out a little bit. Oh, I thought I had Cleanse this turn. I do not have Cleanse this turn, and I don't have Act again. Alright, let me see. How many stacks is he at? He's at 3 stacks. What skills we have? Alright, I'm gonna go for it. And we might have to use our clock here. So I'm gonna use Gospel just to give Lana her stats back. Oh, okay, yeah, no, we'll have more than enough damage. Okay, that was a big hit. Perfect. Alright. Scythes all around. Alright, Bernhardt's down. So, Lana has Black Hole and Blizzard. We are probably going to be hit with a Black Hole. So I have enough ways to clear debuffs, so I'm not too concerned. I'm just going to get set up. And get ready to eat an AoE. Okay, so great. She used Blizzard first, which is definitely a lot better than her using Black Hole first. Okay, so... Alright. The only issue is that I moved Bozel too close, so Lana can only attack from 3 range, which is a little bit annoying, but oh well. Oh, I was not thinking. Alright, I'm probably gonna have to eat a Black Hole next turn. Because I am just not in range to really attack it all that much. Alright, so I will hit with a Dark Scythe from 3 range here. We will take off the Sorceress buff. Now, Lana hits still pretty hard, so we're gonna have to go in with Bozel for Scythe and just take out her Sorceresses. Perfect. Yeah, those Sorceresses will hurt. Alright. I will attack with Landius here. He takes a ton of damage back. That is okay. Rachel I'm gonna move down, and then Tiaris I'm going to heal with Landius. Or I'm gonna use Tiaris to heal Landius. Okay, so yep, now we get the Black Hole on us. we should be able to take down Lana this turn, no problem. Okay, so I am going to heal up everybody and clear some debuffs. Okay, Rachel is still at a distance. Alright, I need to use Miracle. Alright, so Lana is going to come in here and I'm going to use Lightning. Bozol will use his Fireball. Rachel can move up, and then Landius, oops, I want to attack below. Landius will just finish Lana off here. And Lana is done. So, our next mission is we're going to kill Osto and Bozol, and once we kill Osto, we will have the physical thorns removed, and our lives will be much simpler. Alright, so I'm just going to heal up Lana here, and the group. Alright, so I'm gonna have Landius just step here. And I guess I'll use this guard. So, just like we did for Esto, I'm going to have everybody spread out behind him so he doesn't get hit by, they don't get hit by the AoE. Because he will hit us with an AoE if he can. So that just means the second turn, we will get hit by an AoE. But that's okay. Alright, so Osto is Landius. And Bozol moves down. Alright, so now I'm going to go over why I brought Gospel. So I will use Gospel on Landius here. Next, I'm going to use Rachel, and I'm just going to Dark Scythe Osto. So we get Landius gets healed up a little bit more. Okay, so I want to take Landius. I'll use a faction buff and just park him in front of Bozol. Now, the reason I brought Gospel is that Bozol has this skill, Chaotic Nightmare. It's an AoE attack that dispels 2 buffs and stuns you. So obviously, if you have Gospel on you, you're immune to all the buffs and you can't be stunned. And as long as so he will back up and use it. And as long as I have no one else in range, it will have really no nasty effects on me. So that's why I brought Gospel, just so I can deal with Bozol's Chaotic Nightmare there. Next, I'm going to take Lana and I will hit him with a Dark Scythe. And we got the magic defense down, which is great. I'm going to move Bozol in and use the faction buff. So, Osto is going to hit us with an AoE this upcoming turn, but that is okay. Oh, unless he attacks Landius, which is also okay. Alright, so as I mentioned, Bozol will use Chaotic Nightmare. And somehow got stunned anyways. Was there a buff removal? I guess there was some sort of buff removal at some point. That's a little bit annoying, but nothing we can't handle. So I will take Osto and finish him off with Bozol. I am really not sure what happened there. Alright, he has the anti-heal on him though, so hopefully... I might use again just in case actually, because we have, after we kill Bozol, we have some time to set up, so I can use again here, and not be worried about needing it. So, alright, so great. So, there we had, Landius, we removed the stun, so that's good. Alright, so I'm gonna move Landius down. I'm gonna move Lana over here and then Rachel next to Landius. So, Bozol obviously has a lot of magic defense, so that's troublesome to take care of. So we're going to be wanting to use our Dark Scythe. Additionally, he has another skill that gives everybody Moby down 3 within a 2 square radius, I believe. Correct. So, oh sorry, a 3 block radius, 2 Moby minus 2. So it's a little bit tough to maneuver around Bozol, but nothing we can't handle. So I'm going to start off, and we're going to use Cleanse on Bozol. Okay. Next, I'm going to use Dark Scythe. Okay. I'm going to move Landius up here and guard. Rachel's going to move one over and use Holy Word. And then I am just going to wait with everybody else because there's nothing else we can really do. And then Bozol will attack Landius and hopefully die. Nope, not quite. Alright, so I'm going to take Bozol and we are going to Dark Scythe and hopefully finish the enemy Bozol. Great, alright, so Bozol down, all the enemies on the bottom are down, and we just have the top to deal with. So I'm going to start moving people over to the left here. And we are definitely going to rebuff before we engage the top enemies. Now, I'll quickly go over some of the top enemy abilities. So Sonya is just, strike, assault, and then whenever any of the 3 besides Elwyn die, they they stun him and they remove his Valor effect. So Valor is right here. So when his HP is below 80, 60, and 40, he gains 20% attack and he decreases 20% down. And it lasts for a turn. So that can start stacking quite quickly. And this Elwyn, is not impossible to deal with, but he can really start to snowball fast. So you want to kill these 3 units at a manageable rate, so you can continuously stun him while doing DPS on him. So this is something you watch out for. And the other reason I like the all mage team for this fight is that obviously Elwyn cannot counter mages, so it does make it a little bit easier. Hein has both Thunderstorm and Meteor, so he comes with double AoEs. And then Roga has both Cold Blood, so he has a move again skill, and Thunder, so he will be stealing buffs from us. That gets annoying real fast. The other thing you gotta watch out for is that obviously Hein has his talent where he stacks intelligence every turn, and so he has actually pretty high intelligence. 1433 is pretty high. Okay, so next I am just going to actually move people down. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Langrisser and I'm going to have him trigger Sonya, and then, well, once Sonya's triggered, everybody's triggered. But I'm just going to start running south and pull Sonya away from everyone else. Alright, so it's turn 18 now. I will have Langrisser enter the danger zone. And I just want to make sure that everybody is out of AoE range. And we should be fine here, actually. Alright, so now Sonya is going to move down and attack us. Alright, so we will be getting the 1 turn anti-heal on us from Assault. So, I'm going to move down once more, but I just want to make sure that I stay out of Hein's AoE range. So, okay, so if I move right here, we're good. Alright, I'm going to use Tranquility. I'm going to move Liana right here. And we will heal. TRS, actually, I will stand. TRS, I will attack Blessing Lana. Bulls will all move south, and then Rachel will move one down. Alright, so now we are going to attack. Sonya's going to attack us again. This time we will heal back because we are not getting the anti-heal applied to us. Time moves down harmlessly. Alright, so what I'm going to start off with is, let's try to kill Roga first. So I'm going to start off with a Holy Word on Sonya. And we're just going to get rid of her Vampire Bats. Next, I'm going to Dark Scythe. Actually, I'm going to use Bozo first because he's a little bit bulkier. We're going to Dark Scythe Roga here. And the reason I wanted to use Bozo first, because he has more defense and just take out some of the soldiers so we get less ticks. Next, I'm going to use Reaper on Roga from Lana. That is a significant hit. Okay, so I wonder if Landius can take him out now. Let's try it. No, not quite. Okay, so let me look at what the health real quick. Sorry, I'm just looking at... Okay, so... Actually, what I'm just going to do is... I am going to... I'm going to again... Lana. And... I'm going to apply Miracle to everyone. And I am going to use Scythe on mine. Alright, cool. So I'm just thinking, so, you know, I want to manage the HP correctly and get ourselves in a position where we can just continuously stun Elwyn. So we also have pretty well neutered everyone. Alright, so we got a Thunder Summon us. So Landius might be able to, especially with a Thorns proc, can kill Rogue on return, so he's not going to get plundered, which is great. Then Elwyn gets stunned there. So that's the only bad part about that is that we had a stun technically wasted. But that's going to be fine in the long run. Alright, so I'm going to take Rachel, and we are just going to Scythe Hein. And heal everyone back up. Next, I am going to take Landius and finish off Hein. Alright, so Elwyn is now stunned. Let me just look at his buffs. Okay, great. I'm gonna take Lana. We are scything Elwyn. So I am relatively unconcerned about Sonya. Next, I'm going to use Gospel on Lana. Because Sonya does not have soldiers, she is not going to get that strong. Alright, Fireball Elwyn. And then TRS, we can... Healing Light. So Sonya can use Strike, get her attack up, and then go for Liana. Alright, so now it's time to take out... Let me look at my skill cooldowns. Okay, so... I am going to... First of all, use my faction buff. Next, I am going to... Alright, let me think here. I'm going to use Lightning on Sonya from 3. I will use Holy Word on Elwyn. Alright, I want to try and trigger Sonya to just go after Liana. Because Liana cannot, counter, Sonya and kill her. So I actually should have faction buffed there. That was not smart by me, but that's okay. And then I'll just heal up Liana here. Alright, so she did not take the bait anyways. Elwyn's stunned. Alright, so now it's basically mass DPS time. So I am going to start by having Volzel. Oh, let me see here. I'm going to start by having Volzel faction buff. Actually, let me see here. Alright, I'm gonna start by having Volzel faction buff. I'm going to take Landius and Tranquility. Tiaris will come attack Blessing Lana. And then I'm going to take Rachel. And Rachel's just going to regular attack if she has no skills on up from cooldown. Next, I'm going to Dark Scythe Elwyn. And we are going to hit again on Lana. And Dark Scythe Elwyn again. Alright, great. So now Elwyn's going to attack. And he's going to stun our Landius. Okay, so let me look at his stacks. Alright, so he has a lot of stats on him. Alright, this is not going to be fun. Alright, so I'm going to start by using Cleanse on Elwyn. Volzel, I'm going to use Fireball. Rachel will use Dark Scythe. So we're just going to make it through this turn and hopefully not have Elwyn kill anyone. That is the name of the game right now. We do not want Elwyn to kill, because if Elwyn kills, he will get a move again. Alright, he's attacking Rachel. That's a lot better than attacking Lana. He takes up Rachel, though. Alright, he took out both of our DPS. We're gonna have to rewind. So that means I killed. Alright. Let's go back to round 20 here. That basically just means we killed everyone too fast. Alright, so here. Yeah, I have attack blessing on, so I will start by Dark Scything Roga. Alright, Landius can go here. Rachel can Holy Word Sonya. So this time I'm going to leave Roga with a little bit more HP. Again, Lana. And I'm going to start hitting Ellen a little bit earlier. Alright, and then we're gonna Miracle. Okay. So Sonya's gonna hit us. She has no vampire bats. She can't recover. We get the Thunderstorm behind. And then Roga's gonna plunder Landius. And we kept Healing Light, which is good. Okay, great. So that actually worked out pretty well. What I'm going to start off with is I'm going to use Dark Sight on Roga. Actually, let me see here. What did he steal? Damage taken, damage dealt. Okay, so he... Alright, so I'm actually going to just Dark Sight Sonya here. I'm going to take Bozel and I will Dark Sight Ellen. I'm just going to have Tiaras heal off Landius. And take Landius to finish off Sonya. Ellen will be stunned now, which is good. I will hit Ellen with the Lightning. We got a magic defense down, the buff is great. And then I'm just going to stand here to heal because we next turn are going to get hit by Meteor, so I'm going to want to be able to take that the buff off of us. Alright, so we get hit by Meteor, Rogue uses Cold Blood, and let's see what he attacks. Alright, that's Landius, which is great. Okay, perfect. We're actually set up really well right now. So I'm going to start off by taking Liana and healing herself to remove the buff, and healing the group around us. Next, I'm going to use Rachel and use Holy Word. And, oh, I didn't quite kill Roga. That's a little bit annoying, I'm not going to lie. Alright, so luckily Tiaras has Sorceresses, so we can just use them to finish off Roga. Stun Ellen again. I'm going to save Dark Reaper until we have the attack blessing again, so now I'm just going to cleanse Ellen. I'm going to, and then I'm going to rebuff. Okay, so Hein is going to attack Bozel. Okay, so let me think here. Ellen's at 91. We have, again, we have attack blessing. Okay, so I think we should try to take out Hein. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by using attack blessing on Lana. And let me just look at Hein here. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with a fireball. Lana will use Dark Scythe on Hein. Deal a lot of damage. Landius, I'm gonna use to attack Hein. Great. So we've stunned Ellen once again. Rachel can come in and use Holy Word. I'm going to again Lana. And Lana can Dark Scythe Ellen. Alright, great. So I think we should be able to take down Ellen this turn. I hope so. Alright, so I'm going to start off with a Cleanse. Rachel will use Dark Scythe. Oh, perfect. We're going to take him down. And then Boozle will finish him off with a Dark Scythe. And we did it. So, as you guys can see, the fight, it's pretty formulaic until the last spot there, the last 4, where you need to make sure that you manage those kills correctly so you can keep stunning Elwyn so he can't use any of his abilities to kill you quickly. As you can see there, I really tried to do a clockless run, but I had to use the clock there because I ineffectively managed the stuns there. But we were able to clock back and do it pretty well. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, I'd appreciate if you could hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. And as always, if there's anything that you would like to see in my videos in the future, please let me know in the comments and I'll try to incorporate it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.